word that he was here in the center.
Yes.
Yes.
What's wrong?
You know, he gave me life. He gave me life. Just moments ago, the center was filled with an angry mob.
Here?
I'm a sinner. And I was caught in the act of adultery.
Adultery.
Oh. My accuser sought to stone me, but he had mercy on me. He forgave me. Oh, I've got to find him. Oh my, your face, it glows.
Let us see.
Why is your face glowing so beautifully?
I have not always looked this way. Oh no, I touched him.
You touched him?
Yes, I touched him.
Tell us what happened, please.
You see, I was a very, very, very sick woman. For 12 long years, I was disease-stricken with an illness that left me ashamed and isolated from society. For 12 years, I suffered. I watched the color of my skin change, and my hair that at one time had been my glory had become my embarrassment. Surprised each day when I'd awake that I'd made it through the night, mocked and scorned in the streets, in the temple. What great sin she must have, they whispered as I passed by. Many great men of medicine took my money and promised me that my health would return, but it didn't. It only became worse. Those that I loved, now disgusted with my very existence, I was alone. 12 years alone with this issue of blood, with this thing that seemed to claim my beauty, my youth, and my life. Until one day, I heard there was a man that healed the sick. Too weak to make a long journey. I pressed, and I pressed. They said I had no business there. But I pressed. If only I can touch. If only with this last breath I can stretch out and touch the hem, only the hem of his garment.
Who touched my clothes?
Thou seest the multitude amongst you? So why do you ask, who touched you?
I felt virtue. Who touched me?
It was I had suffered for so long.
Daughter, thy faith hath made thee whole. Go thy way and be healed of thy disease.
Oh, he healed me. He healed me. Just one touch and I have been made whole. He healed me. He healed me and I must find him. He healed me. He healed me. I must find him.
You've been healed.
I've been healed.
Could it be possible that we all are searching for the same man? I mean, to know him is to love him. I mean, he protected you and he healed you. And you, what has he done for you? How has he changed your life? Can you tell us? Please share with us. What has he done for you?
Yes. As for me, I was in bondage, a prisoner of my own sin, shame, and bitterness, and unforgiveness. And
this was given to me by the man that I love, although he died before we could marry. So I spent my days looking for love in all the wrong places. I poured myself into relationships with men that used and abused me. I thought it was love, but it was just a distraction, a perversion of what I thought was love. So I was left lonely, sad, and empty. I was left brokenhearted because I never thought I would find true love again. So I followed a crowd of people into town. And I could hear a man saying, "Be compassionate as your Father in heaven is compassionate. Do not pass judgment on others so you yourself may not be judged. And the measure that you use in your giving, you shall also receive." And he also said that there's no rotten tree can put forth good fruit. There is no good tree that can put forth rotten fruit. And whosoever heareth these sayings and does them shall build his house on a solid rock. I was so moved by these sayings, I decided to follow him instead of the crowd. I heard about a banquet at Simon's house. And when I went, I made my way through the crowd, searching through my veil. I saw him. There he was, on a dining couch all alone. Could you imagine being in a room all alone? No one to tend to your needs? I was sad. I was filled with love and compassion that I began to cry. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Turn her mic up.
Yeah, we're trying without feedback.
The room grew still as I made my way to Jesus. I stumbled through the tears that made me blind. I felt such pain. Some spoke in anger, heard folks whisper, "There's no place here for my kind." Still on I came through the shame that flushed my face, till at last I knelt before his feet. And though I spoke no words, everything I said was heard, as I poured my love for the Master into my box of alabaster. Now I've come to pour my praise on him like oil from my alabaster box. Don't be angry if I washed his feet with my tears and I dried them with my hair. Oh, you weren't there the night he found me. You did not feel what I felt when he left his loving arms around me. You don't know the cost of the oil in my alabaster box. I can't forget the way life used to be. I was a prisoner to the sin that had me bound. I spit my